One ad, two ad. Anyway, both ads need to get
two.
CC'd if there's two.
I think it's still two.
If there's two.
No, I don't know.
It's one ad
I don't know.
on. It's one shade.
Okay. So anyway, the ad gets CC'd for at least 7 seconds while we hit the boss. When I say switch, we will switch to whichever one or the only one that has a skull on it. DPS it down. We will need to use hard CC, so stuns and or actual CC to interrupt the cast, or we will all fall over. And when we get to the third one, if you get a bronze circle, take it to the wall and use your defensives if the healers call for it. And we'll heroism in phase 3. Questions. Oh, and his thing is chaotic essence, which is the little green ball which we click and then it turns into motes, and as you kill motes it splits into more motes. Kill as many motes as you can, but if it happens at the same time as the ad, when the ad is CC'd, single target, it's way more important that we don't break that CC than it is to get motes. That's it. Okay.
You said hero in phase 3 or 2?
3.
Okay.
Flame, is it possible you're not on push to talk?
I wasn't talking.
I know.
Are you hearing something? And then
Yeah,
it's possible.
just you moving around.
Wiggle, 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 yeah! Keller, are you ready?
Not.
We gamed last night. Push to talk is awkward when playing D&D.
Oh, 100%.
That's fair.
Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
Let's get a cat talk.
Begins. I have enough bones for everyone.
Sense up. Get ready to kill the motes. Mote time!
Make them bleed.
Lunge, bring it in. Vince
Oh,
is
he's
gonna
gonna
ice
ice-
block, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If people don't come in, that's kind of their own.
Yeah,
That's your own problem then.
This bone has
Sin Seekers, stay put if you have it. There is a red chevron over your head for future reference.
nothing escapes my sight.
New lunge soon. Move into melee. Nope. Oh yeah, because Vince used his thing already.
Will not be as quick. Barghast, come.
Alright, phase 2. No AoE, please.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Healing ad coming up.
Barghast.
CC is ready. Click the essence. We're gonna CC for the first few seconds. Till after the motes. Sin Seekers coming.
This bone has your name.
Sin Seekers. After motes, we'll switch to the.
Have enough bones.
Healing at it.
Alright, switching to.
Everyone.
Very nice. Sin Seeker in 10. New healing ad coming up.
Barghast. Rend their souls.
Man, almost missed it.
Oh! We did miss it.
Now.
Nope,
We didn't. Okay, cool.
we did not. Sorry about
I was gonna say, I didn't see it go up. After motes and Sin Seeker, we'll swap.
Nothing escapes my sight. Percutus. Shut up, oh.
I'll just clear my stacks when we go over there.
Yeah, we're good.
Brown stuff, take the edge.
Ready for the ad? I don't want to pop it if people aren't ready. Here we go. And here's Hero.
Bones has your name.
And Seekers, watch out. Let's make sure nobody's in the line.
Percutus. Shut up.
There you go.
Okay, heading back to the middle.
have enough bones for everyone.
Since up, someone wants to click
Shut up, bones.
Where is it? Oh, there.
I
near
got it.
door. Folks?
No! Nothing escapes my sight. This boat has your name.
Then Seekers? Professionals, I tell you. Exits near yellow.
The Alpha.
That's a lot of those.
Sure is.
How charming.
So charming.
The passage is down here, mortals.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger, but we must reach those anima stores.
Bro, you gonna take that?
Sure. Mind the poison. Just stand in it because we don't have a lot of dispels with our healers, so. Want to get tons of stack.
Maybe we should just pull it all into the next room and take it all in a big pile.
And then we'd have a lot of the rats putting on stacks too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that that's ideal either.
Oh well.
Although definitely running out of line of sight of your healers is not great.
And then I ran after him, and that was also bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Hell versus all the rats.
Yeah. Didn't go well.
I'm guessing the rats won.
Yeah.
Rats
Elfot,
won.
the rats, and the rats won.
He has a big hammer.
It didn't matter.
They have big teeth.
And they cannot lie.
I definitely feel a parody of the Elfot, the rats, and the rats won. I'm just saying.
The largest of its kind.
Gonna go on the giant list of songs I want to do that I've never had time, well,
Upon the stores,
sometime. Us dedicated
I
time.
mean, you did finish your PhD.
I did finally.
dispatch this creature.
Somebody heal me,
Grows even stronger.
please.
I'm out of
Did you
band-aid.
hear me?
Wasn't there yet. Otherwise, I would have.
I got her.
Remember that the white blue circles that's like on me, you want to stack with your group. When you have that, you receive 0 healing. The only health you receive is from leech from your friends who are in the circle with you. So stack Luke and Tauntaun-esque. Let us stay like inside each other. In case that reference was
A
lost. on
married
anybody.
woman.
I'm pretty sure Chiro regrets having his sound on speakers a lot of times during raids, so.
And remember, we don't have to pull that group over there past the bridge.
We do not.
Still recharging.
I need a target.
Damn it, Court! Every time.
Or, I swear.
It's too far away.
I foresee 10 years from now running this dungeon nostalgically and still yelling, God damn it, Courts! And then going, what were we yelling about Courts about? I don't remember. I just remember we say God damn it, Courts right here.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Oh, I think Elle will remember.
I think you mean on Shadowlands Classic.
Nala's not here tonight, so Elle
Yeah.
has to be the cloak
Shadowland
bearer.
Classic. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Apparently they're seriously considering a Kata Classic. I don't know why you would do that, but
Because it's the next one.
I mean, they just unlocked this thing. Well, hey, we're gonna go through our expansions again a second time.
I'm surprised that they merged the TBC Classic servers. They rolled those over into Wrath. I was like, what's the point?
That's what they've
Don't
been
you
doing
want
the whole
like
time, though, isn't
dedicated?
it?
But don't you want like dedicated servers for each of the 3 classic? I don't know. It just seems dumb to me.
I believe that they did leave some dedicated servers. There are
Okay,
some-
so if you're in groups 1, you're going to stand on green. If you're on group 2, you're going to be on blue. Luke and Tauntaun's almost the entire time. If both of the miasma circles are in one group, one person should go to the other side, just so that they're split evenly. When the ejection beam happens, it'll be on 3 people. Those 3 people need to sidestep their group left or right, preferably towards the middle. It works very well if we have somebody in the middle, somebody to the left, and somebody to the right. You do not want to be front to back from another player with the beam, or both people will likely die. So just sidestep left and right so we have 3 people in a nice little horizontal line away from the other groups. If I just run backwards, this whole group gets hit. Very bad things. When Expunge comes in, you'll have a blue circle around you. Try not to have your blue circle on anybody else. We're going to run towards the wall. Don't think it leaves a little ball because we're on normal. Come back to the group after that. When Consume happens, we're going to book it to the wall across from us and come back when he finishes. Hero at the start. You're in
Two.
You're in 2.
Adrian. Great question. Which would be blue, yeah. Oh, and give it, no, it's fine. Give it a good, 3 to 5 count so the tanks can actually get the boss back before you pull all the aggro.
2, 1.
One of the miasmas over to green, please.
Because I forgot that I was gone 3 nights this week.
Beams out. Left or right, out of the group. Thank you. Sponge and 8. Soak those sparks, because that's the faded affect, and I wasn't watching. Again. Spread out. And back. Restack Luke and Tauntaun.
But the produce.
Oh, we don't get the ball?
Is mostly
No,
lettuce,
not on normal.
so-
Beam coming in.
2, 1.
Beautiful. A group. Say as soon as the creation sparks get on, let's wait till after the expo, then we'll do them. Spread. You just gotta get out of people's circles because we don't have balls this time. Regroup. Beam in 5. You get that? Thanks. Ejection beams out. Consume in 2.
Run.
To the back of the room. Try to stay in people's circles, but run as far away as we can as he gets health back. Right, we're running back. If you get a beam, move in the center. If you don't have beam, get to the outside. Sparks. Sponge in 3. Go. They'll switch in 5 seconds. We can just switch it at that point.
3, 2, 1.
Beam soon. Beams up. Should stop putting all 3 beams on one side, but you guys are handling it well.
Hope so.
Hope so.
3, 2, 1.
Miasma circles and expand.
Spread.
Spread out. Regroup. Beams in 5. Beams out.
3,
So when you have the beam, it has a little blue chevron over your head. Just for
I'm
future
out.
reference, if you're not noticing it. Wait until we get back in our groups to dispel the creation spark. Beam coming in shortly. Beams on the inside, no beams on the outside.
3, 2, 1.
Should be good for dispel.
Hope so.
Soakity soak. Miasma in 5. Spread out.
3, 2, 1.
How confusing must DBM be right now? Move to dive. There is no fucking dive. Beams out. Just heard that for the first.
3, 2, 1.
Nicely done. Resin coming for people.
Was I here on Tuesday? I don't remember doing all this.
You don't remember if you were here on Tuesday or not?
Check and see
Go
if
to
you have a
your-
heroic lockout.
Yeah, I was gonna say go to your lockout info and see who you have dead.
Well, I must have because I'm getting no loot.
Oh, so yeah.
I
It's been a
must
long
have
week.
totally spaced out.
I was
It
here
was
on
football.
Tuesday, and I'm getting loot.
Well, right,
No,
but like
football's-
anima and stuff.
Was that not the football night of everybody
No,
watching
that's
football?
Thursday. That's Thursday.
Thursday, apparently.
I mean, we killed
So-
everybody but Altharian on
I mean, Denathrius?
Denathrius. Yeah, sorry.
On heroic this week, yeah, we have. So with this boss, remember those swirly circles that were on the floor for that first group of trash? We need one person in each of those circles during the fight. These circles need to come up near the bosses, like right at the edge of melee. And then it'll spawn an ad. The 2 tomatoes will get 3 people who have lines connecting them. You've got to get the tomatoes sliced with the lines, and then they go away. As the fight goes on, you want to not, there'll be like red lines connecting to the tomatoes in addition to your red lines. Don't run through those red lines, they will kill you. Kill the ads when they're up, in case I failed to say that part. I think that's stationary. There's a point at which the ads become stationary. Tomatoes coming in.
Target you.
Beautiful! Oh, well, hero, when the empower buff gets to green triangle, so it should be about 50%.
Mortals. Pathetic. Pathetic. Denathrius has betrayed Revendreth by unleashing this anima into the moon.
And I will tell you what the
Surely if
fated
a
thing is as
sycophant
soon
like
as
you
it's
can see
active.
that.
What I see is a bold new future about
Used to call them balls and shared suffering, and I don't know why, but this turnaround with fated things, I've started calling them tomatoes. And now I cannot unsay it.
Slice the tomatoes.
I have a question. Does she not have a buff? Because I don't see a buff
I
on her.
don't see a buff.
I don't see a buff.
Okay, we'll
Nope.
do it live.
Trophy barrier, but I don't see one.
Okay. We'll do it live.
Sometimes it's a little lazy. It takes a while.
Alright. Well, let's give it a go, and I could ready check, I suppose.
There it is. Protoform barrier.
So, that's the one we had on the first boss, so swap to the red one every time. Except healers, you do your Healy thing. Kelly, you ready?
I mean, I guess I don't have food or anything, but this is normal.
5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1.
You're coming up. Swapsy wops. Back to her.
I will enjoy wrenching the sin from you.
Target you.
Tomatoes. Nice.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Anima. Catch them. Condition about 13%. Barrier. Oh, tomatoes should be soon as well, just so you know. Tomatoes. Then add. Here's Harrow. Transition phase 4 suit.
2, 1.
Barrier. A little ad coming up. To be able to just keep it interrupted and kill the bot.
Oh, big ad. You don't have little ads.
Right.
But we can
Should still be able to just kill the boss. Tomato? Just kidding. All done.
But the tomatoes remain unsliced.
I can't detect that.
They do remain unsliced. I guess we'll put them back in the fridge.
Don't refrigerate your tomatoes.
Yeah, really, don't do that. That's very bad for
No,
tomatoes.
I guess we only put the sliced ones in the fridge.
Who gets the loot?
That leads back to the
Me?
chamber.
Your sliced
Oh, your
tomatoes
loot
survive
already
long
belongs to me.
enough to be put back in the fridge?
Yes, sometimes. Depending on how many we sliced.
The Stoneborn were permitted to use such roots to see to our master's demands.
There's a guy out here you can repair your gear with, and then we'll head left and up the stairs and take a right.
shit. God damn it.
You a builder or a breaker?
Sorry, I don't have any inventory space. Stupid.
Serious problem.
Sure is. Can't get me loot.
Are you getting the loot?
That's me. Ro gets the loot.
I can't run fast enough to catch her up.
Well, I
Well,
do stop running eventually.
I was gonna say eventually you'll be able to catch her, I promise.
I do stop moving sometime.
How do you do? Toodle-hoo?
I think you have to hit the button again. There we go.
It's too far away.
We gotta go, go, go. Just gotta be a speed run if we want to get Denathrius for Totem.
We can always, if we get to that point, skip ahead too, so. Did I hear Withers come home, Al?
Possibly. I didn't go out to look.
No, I thought I heard him talking to you, so I must just be imagining things.
Clearly not, or she's just like really just.
Oh, she's just.
If you don't
ignoring
remember
him.
talking to him, then I'm gonna go with no.
I do not. There
Did
it
you,
is.
did you walk in the middle of the hallway and just talk to the cats?
No, I didn't talk to anybody.
Okay, then why did I hear your voice?
I don't know.
Bro, are you accidentally using your telepathy again?
That's no. Swear to God, I heard the two of them have an entire conversation in the hallway.
Really? What did we save?
I don't know. It was muffled as of the door and my headset.
Bro, are you
assumed
okay?
it
Sounds like it was
Right?
muffled by your brain.
Clearly. I assumed it was Mom saying, "You're home," and him saying, "I am home," and her saying, "How was it?" and him going, "You know." Are you gonna eat some
Yay!
dinner? Yeah,
That seems like a valid guesses,
right?
or whatever.
I feel like I just had that. I mean, that's spot on for how that conversation
Absolutely
would have
is.
Well, now we don't have to have that conversation, honey.
Yep, that's good. But seriously, did you eat dinner?
I mean, I'm doing that now.
Oh, okay.
It's too far away.
So that was the thing, Withers.
Good. Well, fair number of people. I mean, as good as a memorial service can be.
I need to target something.
Right.
How was your coworker?
Good. He seemed alright. I think I mean, it hasn't really settled in.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's the only thing, right? Right afterwards, you're so busy doing stuff that.
Oh, did they lose a spouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that. They don't know what's gonna hit them yet.
Yeah.
But it ain't gonna be fun.
No, it's not. I don't think the last few weeks have been very fun either. They had cancer, and so the last few weeks have been pretty rough.
Well, you know, it's been about 12 years, and I've gotten to where I can think and talk about it without crying. So that's something.
That is something. It's a important step in the process. I don't want to call it the healing process because I don't feel like you ever really heal from shit like that, but in the
Coping
process. There you go. That's a good way to say it. Up the stairs. It what, Cheney?
Hang on.
I will do no such thing.
What covenant are you running, Ro?
Maldrax.
Have you ever tried?
Necrolords?
Have you ever tried Venthyr?
Oh yeah, I was Venthyr
be,
for a really,
yeah.
really long time.
Okay. Just chain
Love
harvest.
Venthyr.
it.
Really, I love it. It was just that it was when season 4 came out. It was, I think it was actually season. But when we got to the last raid, it was just it didn't sim nearly as the other ones. It made me very sad. I liked being a vampire. The aesthetic was much more my aesthetic.
Are you using the legendary that ups the critical strike of Flame Shot?
No.
Well, I mean back then.
No.
Oh.
Only ever done the same.
So the beautiful synergy there is that Chain Harvest gets its cooldown reduced from Flame Shock crits, and then Chain Harvest puts Flame Shock on at least 5 targets, and the legendary ups your critical strike for Flame Shock by 50%. So basically your Chain Harvest cooldown just goes away.
Pretty effective for group things. I usually build myself for single target fights, so very effective for multis.
Might be worth looking at for a Mythic Plus run.
How do you put it in the door, though, Cheney? Also, are our cats possibly too fat for that?
I mean, it's possible. It does say, are they more than 20 pounds? You'd have to actually
I
do
don't
the
know.
measurements.
It's pretty fat.
You'd have to take
Cupid is
measurements.
so fat,
They're
Elle.
big, yeah. And also, Stormy's not fat, but he's large. He's
large.
big boned,
Big
as
bone.
they say.
Big furred.
Also that, yes. Actually.
The swamp monster. It's also just a big cat. So, when we rearranged... Go ahead, Cheney. No, yeah,
I was just gonna say they also have a door installation kit that has like cock and stuff that you use as well. So
Really?
Yep.
You like to use the cock?
This mirror should prove
Stop.
useful for helping you move throughout mortals.
We can never stop.
Tell us more about how you
I mean,
use
it definitely sounded like you said that.
Yep.
I think we really need to start doing stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we know that's no fun though.
I mean, do you have a favorite cock holder?
Yeah, it's one where you put it in, and then this thing comes up behind, and it squishes it from the butt end,
Oh yeah.
and it causes quite a bit of ejaculate.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff to come out.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn the mirror on, and we're gonna run the other way.
And
Back
let's
the way
do
we
it.
came! Oh, nope, not up the stairs, just to the right.
I get so turned around in this place.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do.
I finally learned it because of how much LFR I was doing, but
Thank goodness that's over.
I appreciate you guys last raid, like convincing me to just let it go, because I really wasn't having fun.
That's important. This is a game. We're supposed to be having fun.
Game is serious business.
Congrats, Totem.
Yeah, Lord, something bad is going on.
Oh
we
yeah.
missed the Sin volley.
Yeah, I was not not engaged.
Well, and I got the first one, but then I got stuck, so then I couldn't get the second one.
Yeah, it would probably usually be me, but I was not there. I was being astounded at the actual door that you can order for $2,500
Door?
for with that has like a cat thing, an animal thing in it.
Cat door built in.
Yeah.
You know that's like a $25 kit from the Home Depot.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Yes.
That's why I was being astounded by also having the $2,000 choice there.
Cheney sent us a $30 kit thing. So the problem is when we redid the house in the spring, summer, whatever it was, like we moved our offices into what was Elle's office, and that's where like the other cats used to eat their dinner, but like the dogs don't go, and the dogs used to be in here, but the dogs don't go in our house for many reasons. But now all the cats just sit here and pound at the door.
Either
all
to
the
get
time.
in or to get out, depending.
Yep.
I mean, we could just put a gate up.
Here comes a second group.
Well, once the cats get in, they have to get out at all costs.
It's true. It's very true.
Watch out for death seeds.
Death seeds.
You mean the pretty blue sparklies?
The deaths of disco seeds. Yes, disco death seeds.
Disco death seeds.
This fight in particular is murder on LFR.
Did you ever answer my question about whether you want a third healer for this fight or not?
No.
No, she didn't answer me, or no, she doesn't want one?
Yes.
Yes.
Checking.
Glad we're on the same wavelength there.
Yep.
Disco seed.
I mean, there was really no other answer that would fit in that.
I don't have a target. I need to target something.
But we gave voice to what must be said.
We did.
And I feel like we haven't really been struggling with the healing at all. I just know the healing's a little bit harder in this one, so. Alright.
Let's give it a try and see.
Alright. Put marks down. So. The phase 1 and 2. We will have. That's wrong. Hold on. Those are not in the right spot. We will have the wormholes go to blue and purple. Purple and blue. And then in phase 3, we will do moon and yellow. Or yellow and moon. So make sure we put one in each place so that we can use them to teleport. In phase 1, we have... Oh, for the whole thing, range stay against this green wall so that we don't have stasis traps everywhere. We have the...
normal, so we don't have stasis traps.
Oh, okay. Then don't worry about stasis traps. Just try not to, like, run everywhere. Get in the habit of staying against the green wall. We have the emitter for the faded thing. Phase 1, we have the ghosts. So if the ghosts are chasing you, the goal is to kite them. Easiest if you run through the portal at blue. Stay near, just sidestep the portal so you don't bop back and forth. Wait for the little ghost to get close to purple, then go through the other portal and come back to blue, and then they'll disappear before they get back to you. If they hit you, you get mind controlled, we'll just tap you out with a punch, or 2 or 3. In phase 2, we have seeds. I'll get the seed where the boss is. Wither's been getting the one at the door, and I need a kind individual to volunteer to get the one in melee and take it to the back. Since we don't have a K run this evening.
I can do it. As long
All
as
right,
there's a
Flame's
portal
got
up.
it. There should be. And then in phase 3, we'll have the axe that comes up at moon, and then when the annihilation happens, there's basically a big circle around the axe, and then a smaller circle that starts at the center and gets bigger, and when it reaches the outside, everybody on the inside of the axe will die. So the goal is to fight against the pull until right near the end, and then throw yourself into the center to pop out on the outside where it is safe.
That intersection thingy is red, by the way.
Yes.
So-
and we have the reconfiguration emitter, so we'll make sure we interrupt it and kill it whenever it's up.
I
So
wasn't
it's a
paying
tank and
attention.
spike transgress.
Yeah, it's a tank and spike, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, on normal, it really kind of
That's
is.
true, Chin. You still have to do the mechanics. If we don't get the mechanics right in phase 3, we are gonna die.
2, 2, 1, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics.
That's why I said kind of.
Okay. Emitter. Swapsy wapsy. Okay, Rift's coming in soon. Purple and blue. Purple and blue. Come back to blue elf.
Rift blasts. Dodge them.
Yeah, sidestep those.
You cannot bargain with death.
Spirit's coming in. We're gonna kite those.
Is that something that only happens to ranged?
No.
I think so. No, 'cause it happens to melee too.
I don't know. I just haven't gotten one. I mean, I'm not complaining, but
I got one
Happens to
every
a lot of
time
people,
they
honey.
came up on Tuesday.
Oh, that was not the thing I thought it was. Oh well, it's fine.
Rift blasts.
Distraction is guaranteed.
Phase 2.
Killing me. Though it will more likely kill you.
There's coming in soon. Same place. Purple and moon. I don't mean moon. I mean
There we go.
blue.
Emitter up.
Purple and blue. Purple and blue. These
Sounds like
coming
Winnie
up.
the Pooh.
Yes.
Yep.
That's how I always remember the colors.
Distraction is guaranteed.
Well, come on.
Yes, Anti.
Bring the seat
That's the
back.
point.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
It won't
Did
let
that
me
in
pick
the-
it up for some reason.
Because you'd already put it down, I believe.
Is your only match.
It was like literally right on top of the port. One of them was right on top
Yeah.
of the portal.
Warp beckons.
Blue and purple.
Got hit with extinction.
Yes, we
Yes.
fucked up the mechanic.
You cannot bargain with death.
Seed's coming up. Need somebody else to. Oh no, we've got. Yeah, somebody to get the one at the door, or just range. Don't be at the door. Don't be near the door. Range is gonna have to move closer to the boss so you don't get hit. Emitter's up.
Distraction is guaranteed. Die together.
Got the emitter. Rift blasts. New seeds coming in.
Distraction is guaranteed. I hope this wondrous item is as lethal as it looks.
Phase 3. Make sure you're out of the blue circle. Hey, yellow and moon. Yellow and moon. I'll come to yellow.
Keep moving.
Emitter up.
Stay away from lines.
Interrupt it, please. Thank you.
Distraction is guaranteed. The warp beckons.
Glyph soon. Yellow and moon.
You cannot bargain with death.
Right. Stay away from lines.
Still yellow and moon.
You cannot bargain with death. Die together.
Move to start.
Yellow and moon. to the middle there. Nope, all the way to the yellow. Middle.
To the axe.
Stay away from lines.
I'll try
this
to
will be
my yeah, I'll try to wrap my speed to we can.
And if we're already pretty far out, we shouldn't get
Interrupt, please.
past that.
Interrupt on. Thank you.
Destruction is guaranteed.
Sorry about that. I couldn't see the moon.
All right. The placement of those is really the hardest part of this whole dang fight.
Stay away from lines.
Rift Blast?
Die together.
I got set. Oh, nope, I don't.
Basically, the idea on this phase is to get it near the middle of the axe so that we have a place to get it.
Almost there. Where you can figure everything up. Somebody else to grab the next interrupt on that.
I'll get it. Oh, whoops. Ah! Forgot to get in.
Alright, you guys. Serious business now. You gotta get the last 4%.
The walk beckons.
Move to stall.
I got center.
3%.
Destruction is guaranteed.
2%. 1%.
Stay away from lines.
Rift Blast.
And done.
Keep moving.
Good job, team.
As soon as we're out of combat, we can use a mass res. There he goes. Yep. And then after we get everybody up and looted the boss and everything, if you have loot you don't want, you need to give it to Ro, and we will clear trash down to Sun King and do loot, then go on break quick.
I find it so amusing. I've gotten 3 pieces of loot, and I usually get
Pretty funny. Anyone else? If they don't want to need Pyro Totem, did you get the reses?
I got lots of gold tonight.
Yes.
Gold is good.
Where are you, Ro?
Right by the chest.
I want to.
I hope they know where they're going because I'm bothering them.
I bet they do.
Oh, it won't let me trade it.
Yeah, I don't think you can trade the bags.
Oh well.
Nope.
But I already have 2.
Now you have 3.
Well, you can only have 1 in your bags and 1 in your bank.
You sure you can't have more than 1 in your bank?
No.
It's unique, I think.
Yeah, well, they're unique bags from the last place, not Zareth Morris, the one before it. Said that too, but you could have as many in your bank as you wanted. I was surprised to discover.
It's really unique, just means that you can't pick it up usually, so.
So try it. It might go in your bank just fine.
Okay, I will. Okay, Elle, I put you on. Hold on. Elle. I'm putting you on follow because I have got to go. Please try not to hang me up on a corner.
You guys are going the wrong way.
Where are we going?
Up the side was the 3 people who were near me, not you.
Oh, okay.
We're headed downstairs was all.
Gotcha.
And try. You know what? Let's.
Ooh, nice BOE.
Got a lot of BOEs
Let's-
tonight.
Started really on time though. People's flasks or baby flasks are gone.
What's your question?
I was just gonna see if we should try this once before we went on break to see if we could actually 3 heal this or not.
Yeah.
That's all.
This one's pride and arrogance are
We can do
legendary.
that.
And E-Trim, don't forget, you
Let
can
us
take that to
deprive
the
Denathrius of his
converter in
prize.
Zereth Mortis and get to your hands out of it.
I vote break now just because like all of our flasks and food are expired.
Yeah. Anyone else have loot they don't want or need here? Quick. Okay, let me link all the things. Starting with leather hands. Yeah, I will go fast. I think most people don't need stuff. Leather pants. Male pants. Many a neck. Hooray for people who need loot! You can even both get it. Ring. Anyone else for the ring? Remember, you can roll on as many things as you want. Because I take care of the... I don't want to say take care of the back end. That just doesn't go well. Alright, so you both have a loot piece, so each of them gets the ring. And I have a cloak up next. Anyone else?
I actually need that transgress.
Yeah, that's the way the loot works. So, yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's why I put Marg in there so she knows.
Oh, okay, thanks.
I don't think you mean to give that back to me. There you go. Alright. And... that was the cloak, so that is anti for a cloak. And this is an int trinket.
For healers.
Int trinket. Yes. And whatever that thing is. It is the weapon. Anyone for a weapon? No one for a weapon? Alright. Then...
I am now at 271.
nice.
Yeah.
Then break timer go up. We will try... Withers, you should probably switch to heals too for this next fight. Not know that he can hear me. Alright, we will be back in 7 for some more murdering. Who's my other enchanter who was here all of raid? Figure this out, hold on. Is it Vincent? Who is it?
What did you need?
It is Vincent. I just needed to give them the stuff to disenchant, because Withers wasn't here for the first pit, so he can't take loot. Wait, and those.
I have an enchanter, but it's not on.
Nope, so it wouldn't do me any good right now.
That's why I asked what you needed.
Oh, where'd Totem go?
He was gonna take a short break and call his brother about the baby stuff. Which, I mean, I guess, like, alright.
Aren't we here for
He
him?
said he would... Yeah, well, also Anthi and Etrium, but we will probably need you to swap heals here, and I will already check to see who's back.
You're gonna write a check that your body can't cash? I don't remember how that goes. Never mind. Ready check, not write a check. Glad I could offer some humor in your day.
It just reminds me an awful lot of what happens when we leave Ellen attended in a car for 4 hours.
Just brain buzz.
Yep.
It's also more social interaction than I've had in 3 years.
That's probably true. Just missing L, Withers, he's here, and Surdor and Flame.
I was switching. I hope this is less god awful long than it was on Heroic.
Now,
Sure
I
hope
remember
so.
doing this one. This took forever.
Oh, so long. I'm going to try to swap some stuff so that maybe it's not quite so terrible.
We lost
Well, we
a bunch of
don't
people
have the
early, too,
priest.
didn't
Yeah, we did. No, on Heroic, we actually really didn't. It was just terrible.
I don't know what they changed with the heals, but there's no headway. Unless the priest hacks was really a much bigger hacks than I was aware.
Right? I mean, I think it was pretty big hacks, but also...
And we did for a time have like 4.
Yeah. We did. We had a lot. But I mean, like, I just don't feel like it's scaled right. We have 3 or 4 amazing healers last time, and it just went on for forever.
12 minutes, I believe the count was.
Let's see. Nasa, and I heard Surdor, are you back as well? Let's see. We are gonna need some more food if somebody's got a...
You want me to put it down?
I would love you to put something down. I will go over this boss real quick. I think everybody should have been able to grab a second baby flask except for Withers, who was gone. So this fight's really really all about ad management for the DPS in Phase 1. Healers are prioritizing healing Kael'thas. I would say, since we have been struggling with the healing piece, you'll see there's some soul pedestals in the back. I would have everyone take turns channeling into that. It puts your health into the boss and makes it go a lot faster. When there's no ads up, or when there's only a few ads up, take some turns, because that'll help us with that part. The occultists are really our first target, then the assassins, then Doritos, and the Rockborn Vanquishers, and then cleave down the little pesky little guys. When we eventually get Kael'thas healed up to 40%, he will come down. I think it's 40%. He'll come down. Tanks will move towards orange. We are all going to stack on Kael'thas' rear end. And our goal is to stack for the Ember Blast. We'll move out of the fire, and then he will periodically turn to do a cone breath weapon thing. Just sidestep that, regroup on his butt, and continue on. There will also be some Firebirds that we need to slow and stun. You don't have to DPS them. Focus on KT over there. Not KT, Kael'thas, whatever. You know what I mean. Anywho. And then we're going to come back to Phase 1 and do that again. There'll be soul infusers that come from green and blue. Green first the first time, blue second the first time, and then we'll reverse that the second time they come out. But basically, you got to kill them. They are the number one priority if they are ever up, because they just take his health away, and that's bad. So, everybody eat food. And I need... What do I need? I need to remember how to play this class. Okay.
Hey, Ro,
Missing flame.
have you guys disenchanted the rolls from earlier?
Probably.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay. If Vincent hasn't, he
that'd
can
be
say
one.
so.
If you still got the gloves, I could use those for Mog.
I'm back.
The gloves of Phantom
Okay.
Shadows.
Alright, ready to move into the room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Those traitors! Gods, stop them!
Spread.
Draw down.
Stand in the thing.
Help so.
There they are.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are
We'll probably get to like 3 to 5 stacks before much of a problem. It helped a lot, you guys.
Yeah, I wonder if
digger.
maybe they changed it to try and make you use those more or something.
Maybe.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Do these channel health to the boss?
Yes, but don't go above about 5 stacks or you're gonna be
You can't go above
hard
5.
to heal. Okay.
That's the max. It'll.
Or at least to stand in.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Must be 45, not 40. Those occultists down quickly. Be going to Orin. Stack. On his butt. Ember Blast come. Oh dear.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was my bad.
It's alright. And we get a res on L here in a second. Ali can wait till after this phase. Be alright. Dodge that. Stay on his butt. Nice. Not. Ember Blast. Stack. Out of the fire. Dodge. Alright, I'm gonna move away from the fire. Dispel myself over here in the middle.
Dispose of them.
Help so.
Nicely done. Soul infusers in 5.
More of those
Greenside
fools
first.
seek to hinder us. Do
Yep.
not allow them to interfere.
I've gotta wait.
Over to blue.
The one that's at the back first. This spell coming in.
Help so.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Don't forget to channel again.
Run out.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
I can feel my strength returning.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Help so.
Suck.
Cultist up.
New occultists.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Like 1,000 suns!
10 little guys. Should be having boss come down here. Yep. Stack and focus skull.
Do we want hero?
Oh yes, please. Stack for the Ember Blast though. Thank you. Out of the fire. Watch the surge. It's coming in here. Sidestep it. Restack. Here we go.
That was a lot faster.
Yeah, so I think we got it. Well, it'll be a few weeks before this, but those the channeling I think made a really big difference.
You are free from the
I must have upped how.
Yeah, much that does. So you really had to do that some.
And I will
Yeah.
help you find atonement.
2 or 3 on Council L. No, it can also have a fair amount of damage.
Will your help allow me to claim vengeance?
I was like, I don't know.
You have so
You and me?
You, me, or Withers. Yeah.
Two, I really think 2 is fine.
Okay. I mean, I
Nothing's-
would agree. It's been totally. It just that fight gets weird, where it's the more DPS you have, the easier it is to heal. But if you don't have enough DPS, then it's harder to heal, and then you need another. So it's kind of that.
Wait, keep going down the stairs. Keep going down the stairs.
Yep,
We
all the
psyched
way.
ourselves out.
Down, down, down.
Red, when we get down there, hold on a second.
I'm still at the top of the stairs.
Slacker.
I was changing my spec.
How dare you?
Yeah, but sorry, transgress. Means I have to remember that I didn't fix my spec.
Thank you both for attending. The ball would not be as grand without
Another
you.
passage back to the antechamber lies this
As
way.
long as the wine flows, you will have my attention.
Done well so far.
Yeah.
Striking a blow to the efforts of Denathrius.
That's 2 range. Focus skull, please. It's the one that does the nasty sin vault volley. Alright, so we have 3 bosses on this fight. They all they don't share a health pool, but when one dies, the other 2 will heal up. So if AoE helps you generate resources, then that's fine, but more or less single target is what is needed in this fight. And we are going to start on Niklaus, and then Stavros, and then Frida after that. We are going. I'm going to put some marks on the ground here in a second. Oh God, run into stuff. Why don't you run? We are going to basically make a conga line from blue backwards. So just being a nice. I mean, melee obviously can stack near melee where they need to be, but we really just want to not be stacked up if we can avoid it, because the Dark Recital does a lot of splash damage. So conga line at blue. Don't be in front of the tanks, because one of the bosses does like a lunge between purple and green, so try not to be in that area if you're melee. So while we are in our conga line, if you get Dark Recital on you, you are going to move directly to the right. DBM will tell you to find your partner, and he yells find your partner, but don't find your partner, just run directly across the floor like this. Healer should be able to heal you, and come back once the red stuff is off the floor. If you don't have the Dark Recital, take 1 step to the left so that we don't get a bunch of splash damage on you.
Assassins.
When the ad comes up, switch. So we need to make sure we have the tanks clicking the essence. When the ad comes up, kill the ad. In phase 2, there are dancers. Dodge the dancers. Spread out with the prideful eruption, which is a red circle on you. In phase 3, move out of the poo on the floor when it happens. Every time a boss gets to 50%, we have the dance phase. There will be a spotlight. It is your spotlight only, so look for your spotlight. Get to your spotlight. Do what he says. Four dance moves on normal. And then we'll come back into our conga line. And I need people to be willing to interrupt with me because I do not have my normal interrupters today. So Frida does I think it's a Dreadbolt Volley? Is that what it is? Yes, Dreadbolt Volley. We need a 3-person interrupt. I will go first. So what I usually do is when I hit the interrupt, I say 1 and I say 2 is next. So you should know that the very next interrupt is yours if you are 2. And then when 2 goes, I will say 3 is next. And then 3 goes, and then we're back at 1. And I try very hard to count well, but I don't always count well. So, but I do need 2 volunteers to help me interrupt Frida.
I can do it.
Shady, I started a necklace, right?
Yeah.
Not said you want 2 or 3.
2 is fine.
2. All right, and then. All right, and then Yalda, you can be back up. Let's give it a go. There's a skull. There's an egg. Didn't ready check. Sorry, here you go. If you didn't, so use your flask, because I forgot.
Don't forget to oil your shaft.
Wonderful, Etrium. There's nothing wrong with too many... Oh, yes, thank you. With too many interrupts, as long as the people who are on it are on it. Alright, conga line time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
You were not on the guest list!
That's 1. 2 is next.
Charging.
Ad is coming in.
Make
Ad is up.
make sure if you don't have Stavros that you're over more towards blue.
I'm clicking yes. 2. 3 is next. I went the wrong way. 3, so that was 1 is next. It's me. That's 1. 2 is next.
Charging. Move.
This is 2. 3 is next.
Collapse.
Ad coming up. Just kidding. Dancing time! Find your spotlight. Face front. Well, I guess you can face whatever you want. It's easier if you face front.
Oh my god, can you imagine doing
No.
it backwards? Challenge mode sometime.
Well, so the add-on that does the green arrow does it relative to where you're facing, because I got turned
Really?
around the other night, and it was so confusing because the arrow was telling me the wrong way to go. Because it was left from where I was facing.
Right.
Ad is up. I got 1 here. If it happens. When it happens. And reconga, please. Essence is coming up. That's 1. 2 is next. Motes are up. Dark Recital, run to the right. This is 2. 3 is next. This is 3. 1 is next.
Charging. Move.
One, 2 is next. 2.
Collapse.
3 is next. We're on Stavros. Add first. Did I just say 3 was next or 2 is? Why can't I count?
You said 3.
3 is next. Okay, thanks. Literally have no Dark Recital. Then I'll click the motes here. That's 3. 1 is next. Recon.
Charging. Move. Watch your step.
Dodge the dancer. And spread out.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
3. 1 is next. Cool! I can do 1 is next. We'll transition soon. There's 1.
Special coming.
Alright, dancey times.
It is time for the dance. Macabre. Shimmy right. Boogie down. Prance forward. Prance forward.
Alright, that's 4. Back in the conga line.
Do you always say boogie down when he says boogie down?
Yes, I do. Did I key up 1 says 2 is next?
I just could hear you from here.
I bet you do it like really emotively too.
I do. 2. 3 is next. It's alright. I got it. 3 is next. Back, recite. I'll get that after this. Essence coming up. It's in a weird spot. This is 3. Perfect. 1 is next.
Watch your step.
2 is next. Did I miscount again?
Shot for the dancers.
Oh, yep. Phase 3. I believe means we don't need to be in a conga anymore, so when the red poo happens on the floor, you're just gonna sidestep. And I've lost, but I have 1 up, so I'm gonna start back up. Okay, you got this one, you go for it. Spread out. Essence coming up as well. Moat.
Soul spike soon.
Defensives are useful for this. And you're gonna want to move your feet.
No, that's only on heroic.
No, that's only on heroic. Man.
Special coming.
Dancy time.
Take your places for the dance macabre. Prance forward. Shimmy right.
They're so emotive about it, you know.
Boogie down.
Don't
like
you
I even
just,
little wiggle.
Sashay left.
What?
Don't you just face whatever direction they're facing?
Sicken me.
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You don't have to.
No, you don't.
It doesn't
to
force
move.
you to.
No. You can face whatever direction you want. You just have to go the right directions.
I mean,
no.
you wouldn't want to face a different way because it'd be very.
So the way you're
confusing.
facing, spread out. The way you're facing doesn't matter. What direction you move relative to where you were matters. Nice, 33 stacks, y'all. Okay.
That was, yeah, I don't think we've ever hit that. That was pretty impressive.
Oh, watch them scatter. It sickens me how
Loot and scoot, my dudes and dudettes. And I don't have a way to say non-binary and dude and dudettes, so I apologize.
I think we need to come up with one.
It would be good, wouldn't it?
NB?
Yep. But it's not dude, you know?
Endet? Bendet? Bendude? Bendu?
Hold on, I asked him. You should ask Rhea.
I just go with y'all.
There you go.
It's easier.
Works for me.
Yeah, but I say my dude like all the time, just like as like a I don't know, I just end up saying it a lot.
He's got nothing.
Got nothing?
Nothing.
Jeez, well they
Tim's
should
got
think about that.
Oh, but you taught me well enough to dispatch so many of your underlings.
Alright, we've got Sledge Fist here.
You left considerable detritus in your way.
Right, so ranged, you need to give L a mark. Ranged, you're going to follow me. Melee is going to follow L. We are going to Luke and Tauntauns. So range, we're going to start against this wall. Right after we start, many people are going to become chained to partners. You must stay within 5 yards of that partner or you both instantly die. It's the shittiest fight ever. So stay...
Didn't we do
We did it on heroic, we're doing it on normal now. So, stay next to your chain person. Typically, when the rumbly stuff on the floor happens, I will move forward and left in this first part, and then after the first charge, we'll move to purple, and then we'll move back across towards the skull. But I will try to call it out so you can follow me. I also have a green triangle in my head. Melee. The first time there's a stomp, you guys run to the carpet. The second time, you try to run to that back wall or towards us. We do have the reconfiguration emitter today, so that's... I think then that meant you guys wanted to run towards me, the skull on your second one, hero. When he runs into the pillars, he takes more damage, so we'll harrow on the first one. Well, that's really mostly it. Just make sure we're staying... Not a chain slam on normal, right? So... Nope.
No.
When he does the roar, though, make sure that you're fighting against it so you don't have one partner moving really fast and the other one moving really fast in the other direction. Alright.
Five, four, three, two, one.
AOE incoming.
Restack.
Stun.
Be with your friend.
Watch your step.
Rubble. Stomp coming in.
Run.
I think
Back to the rug. Back to the rug. Back to the rug.
forward. Emitter's up. Swap target. Roar coming in. Get that emitter.
AOE incoming.
Restack.
Run.
Back to the rug. Back to the rug.
2, 1.
Stay away from lines.
Charge coming in. Here's Harrow.
Don't stand in front of it.
Out of the way.
Ranged, as soon as he's done, we're going to move to purple. With your partner, don't take off without your partners will swap right as we're moving. I'm going to go to the pillar side of those brown circles. And we're back up just a little ways range, so we're not in that circle.
Watch your
There we go. Perfect. We'll go left at Rubble.
Run.
We're just gonna go back, Melee.
Left. Whenever I call a direction, it's facing the boss.
Get
Forward.
back up a little here. That works too.
There we go. Thank goodness for Death Knight. Left.
AOE incoming.
Restack. Next charge in 5.
Run.
4, 3,
Back out.
2, 1.
Nicely done, E-Tree. That was terrifying. Charge coming in. Don't be in.
Back up behind him here. Okay, now go get him.
I think we can go to the right after the first. So this pillar stack on, and we can move right on the first row.
Watch your step.
Right.
Run.
Out to the rug.
If you see moon,
Forward.
that's where we're
Heavy
going.
your course.
Emitter's up.
Yep. Need an interrupt on it. Forward. You guys move back towards the thing a little bit more.
Us?
Yep. Towards the next pillar, because we're gonna get stomped here.
Well, I'm worried about
Backup range.
breaking that pillar on accident.
Okay.
If he stomps it, it breaks.
Stay away from lions.
He stomped and got me.
Yep, you gotta get out of the stomp. We didn't have a lot of room. Ranged restack will be here at the pillar.
I guess we would have been fine with one less pillar, so I guess that probably didn't matter.
No, I thought you guys. I thought you guys could have moved more towards skull in the wall.
maybe.
We didn't have any room to get out of the stomp because there was surrounded by poop. Oh, but we handled it, so it was fine. Rezzing.
Nobody important died.
That is not true. Everybody's important. Let's head
Some
up
are
the
more important than
stairs.
others.
I'm going to not Facebook.
I'm
Text.
still dead.
I'm rezzing you. I'm rezzing. Up the stairs for the trash. A text totem and tell him we're one boss away.
Mortals. Fortunately, this mirror does not seem beyond repair. Be warned. Denathrius's most loyal guardians still stand between us and our quarry.
Okay. So, while we are doing this trash...
Run past the gate.
I could finally fix my transmog.
Yay!
Why isn't there trash?
It doesn't show it till we go forward.
Not till we go forward, till Renethal goes forward. Don't go much further than that, because you're gonna get... They're dared! Let's just put marks down. So there are going to be these Stone Legion, which ones is it? The Goliaths? That's what we have in the fleet. Those will always need to die first. Do more damage the longer they are up. So please murder them with haste. Or whatever lets you kill them
Or
more
crit
most
for
quickly.
mastery, yeah.
Yep, I knew where your joke was going.
Get out of my head, Charles.
We have 3 phases on this fight. In phase 1, we just have Karen and the Goliath. In phase 2, well, there's an intermission. Phase 2 is just Gary, and then there's an intermission, and then it's both of them, so we'll hear in that phase 3. Generally speaking, in the non-intermission phases, we are going to be stacked at Moon, and I do mean stacked. You want to stay orange side of Moon/boss, because boss has an ability called Wicked Blade. It goes on 2 people. Those 2 people need to move to the purple-red side of the boss and spread out at least 10 yards from each other. She sends out a blade that bounces like a boomerang. It goes from the boss to the first person to the second person and back to the boss, but it will apply the buff to anybody it hits and anybody within 5 yards of the person it hits. So if we are stacked and it goes through the group, we all die, even on normal. Make sure with the Wicked Blade you are going through the boss and then spread out 5 yards and then come back as soon as it hits you. Once you have that bleed, you're going to want to watch for Crystallize. It is a brown circle. We're going to bring it up onto the melee. If you do not need to clear a bleed, you will step out of the circle. And then right after it goes off for Crystallize, it turns into a brown swirly circle, which is actually a meteor, which everybody should stack in to split damage. So, Crystallize, only people to clear bleeds, then the meteor, everybody in. That's phase 1 and part of phase 3. For phase 2, again, we will have the same moon side of the boss versus purple side of the boss for the blade. We have something called Reverberating Eruption. 1 person gets it to start. You're going to put it along this orange wall. It's a big, big, big brown earthquakey circle. After that, when it happens again, the next one will get put to the side of that one, and we need 1 person to stand in the previous one. And then the third time we get it, we'll need to have the next one next to those 2 and 1 person in each of the previous ones. Just make sure we always have somebody in the old ones. There's also the Seismic Upheaval, which is a series of 4 brown swirlies that spawn under your feet, so just keep moving or do a box step or whatever you want to do. And then...
I want to do the mashed potato.
Well, you can do that as long as you don't stay on the brown swirlies.
As bad as this sounds, I want to go home.
There's a lot to this one. And then I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting? I'm forgetting. Oh, when the intermission, don't get knocked off. So right when it transitions, it knocks you backwards. So you want to kind of be in this area we're in now, because there's a nice place you're going to get chucked into. If you are too far this way, you will go off the side. Don't do that.
We start with call or is the other gen?
We get call first, but let me... Are you outside? You want to just wait till you can get to the beginning, and we'll get you after this one.
Yeah, I'm in that main hall on my way
Okay.
up.
Cool.
But you can go. You can do the pool. I have this boss.
It's all right. I think if you're in the raid and making the raid harder, I'd rather have you here to heal than not. And we have oops, nope. We have fun, the barrier this time.
That's gonna suck.
That's fun. That's gonna super suck. The main thing was it's hardest in phase 2, so we need to try not to dispel it when the seismic upheaval is coming, because that's the hardest timing piece. So we'll try my best to not dispel it when upheaval is about to come in. Okay, now we're all here. Let's do it.
Murder.
Five, four.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Your rebellion ends here! Traitors must die!
We're on the moon. First blades in 5. I'm gonna go purple and red, and 10 yards from each other. You don't actually have to go all the way to purple and red. Just make sure you're 10 yards from us and 10 yards from each other. Bear coming.
Throwing withers.
Get that bear. Stabilize, clear your bleed. Nice job on the barrier. Everyone in. Nicely done. Intermission soon. Am I wrong that there's not a Goliath in this first phase? That's only heroic.
It comes down during the intermission.
Blade soon? Yeah, it's just not in the regular phases. Anthi and Ro, that is me. Watch out. Oh dear. Sorry, Ben. So Goliath is what we were hitting right now. Watch your feet. There's red stuff. How we've just all decided this is all Vincent's job.
Right?
Get this one over here, Ben. See, he's faster than me anyway. Why do I even try? Good blades coming in.
And barriers available.
Okay, seriously, why does it hate me? Did the barrier here. No. Knock back. Get that barrier.
Yeah, they've really tamed down that blowback.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have. It's a little bit less on normal, too. Okay, we're on gear. Crystallize coming in. Clear bleed. It's on me. And everyone in for Meteor. Eruption soon. Take it to the orange walls. Surdor and Totem, out you go. There we go. Eruption on Pyro. Upheaval in 5. I'm gonna wait till after that to dispel the aura thingy. Evil coming in. Watch your feet. Blade right after. Make sure we regroup afterward. Okay. Barrier up. Barrier, barrier, barrier. Crystal up. Clear bleed. Everyone in.
Eruption.
Eruption to the wall, and one person in the old one. Nicely done. Blades in 3. Goliath. We are at the intermission. Totem and Nasa. Watch your feet.
Barriers available.
Okay, let's do it. Switch to bear. Person in each.
Soaking.
Finish off that barrier quick. Nicely done. Crystallized, clear bleed. Wicked blades in 3.
Everyone in.
Anti and totem. Knockback. They have to die at the same time, so make sure we keep them.
You need to grab Gary, Transgress.
Here's Harry. Gary's a little bit ahead, just so you know. Clear bleeds. Everyone in. Wicked blades soon. An eruption soon. Yalda and L. Out you go. Barrier up. One person in of the eruption. Another person in that one. Standing.
Yeah, more on call.
More on call. Oh boy.
It sickens me to see our loyalty twisted by the one we once served.
Stoneborn were not the only ones manipulated.
Nicely done. That one's got a lot of mechanics, and I think only I fucked it up, so.
Have we got a phone number for Totem?
Yeah, he's online.
I'm here.
He's in the raid.
I got him. I texted him.
No thanks, Go. But yeah, I'm here.
Of all the Shadowland.
Hella has been focused all night on making sure you get your Denathrius kill.
I appreciate it. I'm feeling
Okay,
like
so
yesterday I did the double whammy where I got both a shingle shot
Oof.
and a blue shot.
that'll do it.
I'm getting.
So we are going to split into 2 groups for phase 1. Groups 1 and 3 will be the first groups to get hit by his cleansing pain. So you will want to be near the marker and in front of the boss's face behind the tank. 1 and 3 to start. We get hit by the cleansing pain. We spawn a bunch of ads. Everybody must immediately swap targets and murder the ads. And that is a really good question. I'm going to say yes. This one has been overall more difficult to heal in phase 1, so let's try it. So we kill the ads. While we are killing the ads, 2 people get a feeding time circle around you. It's like a little bit pink, but really hard to see. Relatively speaking, you're going to want to stay still. Unless your circle is on the other person, then just move a little bit. We are all going to move out of your circle, because if we're in that circle, we heal the boss, and we do not want that. Then he's going to pick us up and throw us against the wall. Well, he's going to throw you away from him, so it helps if your back is to a wall. Then we are going to swap. As soon as we get thrown, we're going to swap groups. So 2 of 4 are going to be in front of the boss. 1 3 are going to be at the side. Repeat the bit with the ads. Kill them. He's going to ravage this part of the floor, and we're going to move over to red X. Repeat group 1 3 first. Ads, all that business. Wall, then 2 4. Kill all the ads, then we're going to move to purple. You have stacks on you. Each time you get hit with the cleansing pain, it should take a stack off. You want to be at 1 stack when we get to the intermission phase. Intermission, he throws us against the wall. Everything is red and scary. Run directly forward till you get into that inner circle. Make sure your debuff goes away. Stop moving. We will fall through the floor. We will head north. We will kill the left side ads facing the mirror. Then we will kill the right side ads. Don't be in the impale lines. Dodge the red lines on the ground. When he does the Hand of Destruction, we will usually run through the mirror, wait for the impale. If you get the impale, stay until after it's done. And then I'll try to call out the rest of it. In phase 3, don't get knocked off. Stay near your tanks. I'll try to call it out as we go, because there's just a lot. Questions? Oh, and what's his thing this time? It is Chaotic Essence. How fun. Okay.
Could be a
Moats do
lot
not
of
matter
ads.
as much as ads. Yeah.
At least
Oh,
all
the
we
regular
have to
ads
do
matter
is
more.
turn it off.
L. Come in the room. Okay. A lot here. I'll do my best to call it out. Kelly, you ready?
Yep.
Yes, okay.
You give me a second to get in play.
Yeah, please give it a count of 5 here. So boss is hard to maneuver.
1, 1.
Let your penance begin.
Sure we are in. If you're 1-3, you are in front of the boss on transgress. Ads will be coming up short. You were where you should be for 1-3. You should have lost a stack. Ads are up. Feeding time coming in short. Don't be in those circles unless it's on you. Finish off the ad. Generally speaking, I would say just have the people who have it stay still, and we can move out of your circle. Because if you run around, you're going to run into somebody else. 2-4, 1-3 to the side.
Confess your sins, lest they come.
New ads coming in. Feeding time coming in. Murder the ads. The feeding time circle. Great stationary work. Boats are up. Finish the sin. Ravage in 2.
Special coming.
Away we go. 1-3 at red to start. Okay. Oh, we are. Ah!
It's 2 and 4 supposed to go.
We are gonna have to have group 2 and 4 go here this time. After this, 2 and 4 already went in that cubby, so.
I didn't. I didn't hear it.
Well then, that's not my fault if you don't hear. 2-4, be in the circle. Adds up. If you have 4 or more stacks, 3 or 4 stacks, you're going to want to be in both sets of things on this next one. Essence, hold on.
Special coming.
Away we go. So if you have 3 or 4 stacks,
Do we need to hold
you'll want to
DPS?
be in both. No, nope, just behind. Action. Well, it's 1-3, 1-3. Okay, ads coming in. Murder ads. Knockback coming in. Finish off those ads. If you have 1 stack, you're good. If you have more than 1 stack, you should be in this next feeding time. Not feeding time. Cleansing pain.
Fuck's sake, it's very close to the wall. He was being an asshole. I apologize.
We are not going to make this, though. I don't know if he just got too much healing or what, but
He did get a lot of healing.
10%. We are 10% away from where we need
He
to
got
be.
3 million healing.
Oh shit! Right.
Yeah.
What heals him?
What caused that?
Being in the feeding
When we're-
time.
Yep.
Oh.
So extra people being in that circle.
Alright, we fell over. Try one more time. So,
So
if you
Adrian did not lose any stacks throughout this, so just heads up.
neither
on
did
that.
Sir. A couple of people just need to get there. Well, if you haven't done this before, it's a little bit
Right. I
hard. So
just
if you had more than 1 stack, you missed some of your cleansing pain times. Now, some of them they got a bit weird, but like I know I missed mine because we didn't go to red. We went only 1 cubby over, and I got confused. So release. We will be right out here. Well, I guess if you want to not stand in it because you're awesome, that's fine too.
I mean, yes, we can,
Release
we can
Kara.
choose it. I just like to do it because I sometimes forget to choose it.
I mean, shamans can too, but I fuck it up about 50% of the time, so.
So when you have feeding time, you've got an obvious thing over your head and a round circle around you, and at that point it becomes very important to get your ass out of the mess of people.
Well,
No, I want you to stay still, and I want everyone else to move out, because when you're moving, people end up moving into your circle, and it heals them. So it's way
Okay,
easier if you
never
stay
mind.
still and everybody
Got it.
else moves.
Got it. I guess
It
I
is very important nobody's in it, but Sorry, I'm very animated today. Alright. Missing L and Kel and Yelda. I'm gonna call you Elda because it rhymes. Alright, we're all ready. 1-3. 1-3 should be with transgress.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
Let your penance begin.
Alright. 1-3.
Confess your sins.
Ads coming up. Feeding time, stay stationary. Everyone else out of the circle. Here they come. Put in those. Push off the little ads that are left. Okay, against the wall. 2-4 are next. 2-4. 1-3 to the side.
3, 2, 1.
Cleanses the soul.
2-4. Beautiful. Ads up. Murder them, murder them. Feeding times, don't be in. Essence up. One ad in the back. Get ready to run from Rabbit.
Special coming.
Exterminate this vermin.
Over to red.
Over to red, over.
Oh, we're moving. It's fine. Okay. Be in front of him. I know it's a little weird angle here. Nicely done. Adds up. Then wall time. Don't be in the feeding time. Sorry. One ad up. Knock back coming in.
Your hubris amassed a
2-4.
you cannot pay.
Or if you are still at 3.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Adds up. Much murder. Feeding times.
Okay.
Ravage soon.
2, 1. Special coming.
We are moving. 1-3 to start. Beautiful.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Adds up. Feeding time's coming in. Knockback coming in.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Finish off the ad. 2-4.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Finish ads. Feeding times. Then push boss. If you guys have a res for me, great. If not, no big.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Could I do it when we got down?
Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna have a problem still anyway. I should probably go back to harrowing on this first one, but then we're gonna be too fast.
What happened that time?
We didn't kill it fast enough again.
My rule cannot be challenged.
And we normally harrow in this first phase, but if we harrow, we're gonna kill him too fast. Then we're gonna have to sit on our hands.
Rebellion is at an end.
I feel like that's better than what we're doing.
Release.
I mean, we're
If
good at
people
sitting
are
on our
willing-
hands.
All promise to sit on your hand.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles.
Just also, like, I guess it doesn't really matter. It was like when we did this last time, whenever we also then didn't have it back up at the end, but that's less important than this first phase. I hate this first phase.
Well, honestly, if we get it past this phase, it's in the bag because we know how to do the bottom part.
I mean, I wouldn't say that necessarily, but it's certainly way easier than this part.
Yeah.
Food is up. Eat food. if people need to bail because it's the end, you can totally do that. But I want to try to get our kill in for people who need it for their slime cats.
I say, otherwise, can we start with this tomorrow?
Well, except that it's not supposed to be raid tomorrow is the problem. If we can get past this first phase, we're fine. So just watch the percentage, and if we're below 80% when we get to that third cubby, just slow your DPS a little bit.
I mean, it's one boss tomorrow, Ro. How much time could it cost?
It's not that, it's that it's sometimes the Mythic Pluses take 2 hours. And it is tyrannical again. Okay, everybody was ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance.
In the thing.
Confess your
No, oh, no.
lest they consume.
Okay, there we go. That was terrifying. I think that hit most of us. Stay still. No. Knockback coming. I would say if you still have 4, try to be in this next one. Still have a fair amount of DPS to get them next. 2, 4. Or anybody with 4. Heads up. Watch the feeding times. Swear to God, that feeding time showed up under my feet.
Exterminate this vermin.
Did we say we were going to hear it?
We did.
We did.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't notice it.
1, 3. 1, 3. If you are at 1, don't get hit by that again. The feeding times.
There's one in melee, so watch out.
Your vanity will cost you.
Still 2 adds up.
3, 2, 1.
2, 4.
The soul.
Adds up. Where did them ads? Feeding time.
4,
Finish off the ad.
2, 1. Special coming.
Move in.
My castle of these pests.
1, 3. If you have 1 stack, don't be in. Oh, it's very tight up against the wall.
Confess your sin.
1, 3.
Lest they consume.
Ads. And feeding times. Be in the circle. Knockback.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
2.
Hey, 2, 4, or anybody with more than 1?
Lest they consume.
Get that boss dead.
How are the feeding times?
Oh my god, he just healed 10%.
Yeah, we had like 3 people in one of the feeding times.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, for some reason we're having a really hard time seeing those. Had a lot of healing from that.
The lockout is per person, right? So theoretically, Totem could, you know, organize a Nathria.
Or join one, for that matter.
You know.
There's tons of groups out there.
Could we do it on Monday?
Your rebellion.
Possibly.
When does it roll over? Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I think if you're doing like mythics on Sunday, Monday would be a good day to finish up this boss.
Well, except it's not a scheduled
I
raid
could
day,
do that.
so-
I could do that. We can also try it right before Mythics.
My concern is if we don't get it in a pull or 2,
right,
we're going to spend all night on that and not get our mythics in for the week. Not that I think that's going to happen, but it's entirely possible that that's going to happen.
I mean, I'm looking in LFG now. There's like 3 groups doing Denathrius.
Well, how about this? Totem, are you actually free on Monday?
Could maybe be free. My daughter is coming home from med school Monday, but we'll see.
Because, I mean, we do have another one. There's at least one more of these before stuff rolls over into... I mean,
Yeah,
technically,
I'm okay pushing it till...
achievements aren't going...
Yeah, I can push it to next time. That's fine. But it's just that we always run out of time when we start at boss number 1 and try to make it all the way
Well,
through.
yeah, the thing was we had 2 new people today. I was planning to start on heroic and just do your boss on normal and then go to heroic, but then we had two new people. So, but since we don't know if you're going to actually be here on Monday, let's just wait, and we have at least another time. We'll just start on Denathrius at the very end. So we have all night to work on it next time it's up, which is
2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks technically. The 8th week of the 4th, first full week in October. That way we don't have to miss out on Mythic Plus. We don't have to plan for a raid that then you can't be at anyway. And I have loot to do. I'm sorry. What am I doing with my life?
Are you going to still be doing normal catch-ups every Saturday? Because
if people still need the mount, we have been. If nobody needs the mount, we'll be working on heroic. But if people need stuff, I'm happy to run.
I want my kitty.
Well, except that we alternate every week. We alternate which day is raid and which day is not.
That's true. It is. It's not always Saturday. Sometimes it's Saturday and sometimes it's Sunday. It is up on the calendar though. That was transcribed. Linking what we have. Who wanted the gloves? Wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
Alright, we have a Death Knight, Warlock, Demon Hunter weapon.
You ready to bring them all along? And neither did Killa.
Nope.
I'm good. I've got 291 bis weapons.
I just didn't know if we had a Death Knight. Who needed it? A 285 shield or offhand?
You don't need that?
Do what?
She was asking if Etrium needed it.
And the
Are you
first,
sure? Oh, you got one already. Okay.
The first thing Etrium would spend his dinars on would be the gavel.
Weapons,
anyway.
yeah.
Leather feet. Leather feet.
I'd roll for Mog. That's it.
Okay, roll for Mog.
Is it a BOE?
No.
No. But she was here when it got looted. And therefore I can trade it if nobody else wants it for gear.
Oh, it was Cheney. I thought Anti said that, and I was like, it's close.
Nope. I don't need anything from the loot here.
Boots, plate boots. Getting all the loot for Etrium and Enta. I love it. Plate hands.
We do like to have Purple Rain.
We do. I think you're the only other plate wearer, right? So.
I'm gonna set up
what
a
is
portal
this?
over here.
Agi trinket. Thank you. Anyone for the Agi trinket? I think we have many Agi wearers here who haven't been here. And a neck piece. Crit Mastery neck. Right, that is a neck. Yes, it is. It looks like a cloak in my bag, so I get confused.
I'll roll for the Agi trinket. Just not to confuse you about the pendant, but I'm rolling for the trinket.
You said it out loud, so I got you.
At least to send
But it's an achievement. The bars! The power of the green bars compels you, Etrium.
Also, kitty.
So make sure if you're going to be here, sign up so that I know you guys plan to come, and that way I will Oh, that is going to be a problem with Sepulchre, though. Ah, we've still got two rotations. It's fine. Okay.
This is the kitty, if you haven't seen the slime cat.
Baby! Hold still. I want a screenshot. Do a mount special.
Pretty awesome.
Kitty.
Jenny, where are you?
Why?
You're giving me this because I can't do anything with it.
Okay. Gotcha.
We need the next. So we are good. I will call it there. And we will get this Denathrius guy next time. And I will see everyone tomorrow.
Good night.
Night all.